Hi, my viewers. Hi, web viewers. Hi, replay viewers. And hi, my live viewers. Hey, coming at you from the Gold Coast, Queensland, Australia. Say your name and location in the comments below. So I'm going live right now and I'm asking you, everyone out there, including the web people, you can definitely contact me on Twitter at PetLoveBeers, PetLoveBeers, okay? So if you want to continue this conversation off here, at PetLoveBeers is how you can get me on Twitter. Also, petlovebeers.com if you want to send me an email about this conversation, because I am curious. So, Michaela, you're in here. What made you, or how or why did you click Start Broadcast? I am asking you, anyone who has clicked Start Broadcast, when you first, that's okay, just quickly, when you first clicked Start Broadcast, when you decided to be a broadcaster on Periscope here, what made you do it? Like, or what was your why? I'm asking you guys out there. So, if you would like to continue this conversation, this is how you can reach me. So you can reach me on Twitter, PetLoveBeers, or there we go, or the website, or the W is petlovebeers.com. Alrighty, so that's how you can continue the conversation with me. Otherwise, let's talk about, do you broadcast? First, are you a broadcaster? Do you do live streaming? Have you clicked Start Broadcast? Yes or no? Type 1 if it's a yes, type 2 if it's a no. Type yes if you have clicked Start Broadcast. Oh, yes, all right, awesome. So if you have clicked Start Broadcast, remember back when you first started, what made you click Start Broadcast? What made you decide to take that action and click Start Broadcast? Remember back, if you can, remember back to your first one, because I know I can only vaguely remember my first one. I kind of remember I remember my first scope. I remember my first scope. It was on at Lady B Official. It's still hanging around there on the Catch account at Lady B Official, catch.me at Lady B Official. You can go find all my old periscopes. So, woo, I don't care. I leave them up there for a reason, so you can see them. There you go. Now here's the question, Michaela, before you go to bed, what was holding you back? Did you feel like anything held you back, or was it just a case of, no, I think I found my thing, I'm super motivated, I'm going to do this sort of thing? Or did you find you had anything that may have held you back initially from actually clicking it? So for those who have not clicked Start Broadcast, what is the reasons that you feel are holding you back? Okay, so give me a heads up. See, right, your voice. That's actually a common one. That's actually very common. I am so used to hearing myself that I guess I'm so comfortable with it that I don't care. It's like, right here, it's just a voice. It's my laugh. If anything I'm self-conscious on, it's a self-conscious that I laugh every second word as such. It's a case I have this little nervous laugh sometimes, and I thought they'll come out, and oh my God, and people will think I'm psycho and weird and all this sort of stuff. But you know what? I definitely overcome that. I love live streaming video to help me overcome that and realize it's just a nervous laugh. It's just part of me. Yeah, it's just a nervous laugh. It's part of me, and people like my laugh too. I'm with you, Michaela. People like my laugh too. And when I really, really laugh, and when you hear my real laugh, it's distinctive. It's very distinctive. And I've had people years later. I'll be in a room, and there's other people, noise, and all this, and I'll laugh. And then basically people will be like, "Oh my God, I recognize that laugh." Oh my God. So it'd be like my laugh is how they recognize me. So yes, it's everything you think is about like wrong or anything like that. It's a case of may not be actually wrong. It's actually part of your quirkiness, part of who you are and part of you, and definitely click Start Broadcast. So this question has come about because a fellow colleague, you could say, he's on Periscope as well. We're going to double tap for a little bit. He did a video. This is the video, what he's called it. What is holding you back from creating your YouTube videos? And I was curious, is the similarities of what hold people back from creating YouTube videos the same reasons that hold them back from clicking start broadcast? And then, of course, his video highlights there. Nobody cares really. It's not about you. It's about them, improving your delivery, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm looking at those highlights and going, so true. This is so true for video stream, for live broadcasting as well. So for those who want, I'll just go back a bit more, then you can get the whole, there you go. If you need to take a photo, there's the whole screen. I'll count it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, I'm not actually. I'm not a YouTuber. It's not something that calls to me. Live streaming, live broadcasting, this and blab are what call to me. Definitely. I love live streaming. The only thing about YouTube I don't like is how pre-recorded and sometimes fake it can seem. Like, it can just seem like a bit put on. Though, you know, there is some realism on YouTube. Definitely honestly recommend that. But it's just all the editing and stuff. It's just like, that's all right. That's okay. Good night, Michaela. Good night, Michaela. Thank you for inviting people, and definitely share this out. Thank you. For those who have shared it out, thank you, Michaela. You swipe up for Android, across for iPhone if you want to share, or click on the Peri person to share it out. So the Peri person is the little person that's in the below there, and it's got the 22, or the 21 I should say now, because Michaela just left me. So if you are watching me on the web or in replay mode, I will just point you once again, just one last time. Let's continue this conversation. I really do want to hear what your responses are in regards to why did you click start broadcast, what made you to click start broadcast, and or what is, in your opinion, holding you back from clicking start broadcast. So that's my Twitter. That's my Twitter, and there is my website, petlovebiz.com. Vegan-ish. I go ish because here's the thing. I do try and eat vegan as much as possible. Then I'm eating a chicken Thai green curry. So this has got chicken in it, so vegan-ish. I try to be vegan, but this has got chicken in it and I'm about to eat it. So yeah, not totally vegan. Not really. It's ish, because every now and again I am going to have to eat this. So I do eat this sort of thing. So yeah. Oh, thank you. But no, what I want to know is what made you, if you are a broadcaster, this is for people who do broadcast or live stream, and want to know what made you click that start broadcast, or why did you click that start broadcast? And if you have not clicked start broadcast, this is for those who have not, what is holding you back? Seriously, it could be something as simple as I don't have the Wi-Fi or the data, or I don't have the time, or what is it that's holding you back? You want to share, there you go, you want to share Australia with the world. Now, yeah, that is pretty much what I'm asking. Now, also, with Oz Backpacking, Matt, you've got to introduce yourself. You've got to introduce yourself, Matt. Always name location, Matt. People can then know who you are. And then I want to ask you on that, Matt, did you feel when you first started broadcasting, before you think you start broadcasting, oh, that's got nothing to do with confidence. Oh, you've been MIA. Oh, I have breaks. I have MIAs. I have breaks. Don't worry. It's, sometimes a day here and there. Now, as for confidence, you want to broadcast to change the world. That is actually a reason a lot of people broadcast. Definitely. Definitely. And George, if you haven't already, introduce yourself. Introduce yourself. Your name and location so people can click view profile and give you a follow as such. So for those who haven't clicked start broadcast, I'm very interested in hearing what is holding you back. And those who have clicked start broadcast, is it the case you felt your motivation was enough motivation to get you past any hurdles, or what did you have anything that you felt would hold you back from continuing or anything like that? Like, yes, you clicked start broadcast, but do you feel you still had anything to overcome before you did click start broadcast? Because sometimes we do. So thank you for joining us, everyone who's joining us. Mohammed, it's a case of, I want to continue this Oh, there you go. All right, so it's pretty much someone told you to do it and you did it. Awesome. Oh, there you go. Give George a follow if you wanted to give him a follow, pretty much. There you go. Sometimes it is as simple. Matt did. There you go. Sometimes it's as simple as Matt's motivation is just what did I? Good question, George. Yeah. You should go. Yeah, definitely. No, it's not just to share my website. It's actually to connect with people. I'm connecting with you guys right now, am I not? Yeah. It's a case of I was so misunderstood on Facebook. I had gotten kicked out of so many Facebook groups because my humor and the way I am and who I am just didn't translate well in text, and people were getting offended when I'd put ha ha ha, not LOL, but ha 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 on the end of stuff and all this. And I'm just all like, well, you know, yeah. Oh, let's see. I'll go way back. I'll go way back. Alrighty. So yes, first it's a case of I was getting frustrated with Facebook or Facebook as it's called because of pure fact. Yeah, I was getting kicked out of groups because people totally didn't get my humour. I wasn't meaning offence, and people were like, oh, but she's laughing at me, and oh, you la 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 la, and all this, and I'm just all like, oh my God. If you're getting offended on the internet, why are you on the internet? Seriously, I've been on the internet since late 1993. This skin is very thick. Takes a lot to offend me. Takes a lot to offend me, by the way. Try it. You can offend me, but nah. Yeah, no, seriously. Yeah, this is in Facebook. This is Facebook we're talking about. But anyway, regardless, because I was getting misunderstood, I was getting frustrated, and I didn't like the fakeness. Good try, Matt. Don't work. Yeah. I am ugly. Oh, yeah. Block. See, I have a laugh. I just laugh at the trolls. They don't bother me. But, I basically, anyway, getting misunderstood on Facebook and block. Get misunderstood on Facebook, and also just getting frustrated with video because I was having issues with it, you know. I couldn't just do it easy. It just wasn't easy. It wasn't fun. I don't like pre-recorded. I actually really don't like pre-recorded video too much. I'll do it, but it's not my thing. It really isn't my thing. I love this. I love live. I love being crazy and fluffing up my words and making mistakes and being real. So, hey, Ben, or remember, Ben, introduce yourself, name, location. Everyone can give you a follow then. And we're talking about Vin. All right, I'll ask you, Australia great? Or intuitive, I should say. Okay, so what made you, or why did you click start broadcast? And even before that, did you have anything that may have held you back from clicking start broadcast? That's the conversation we're having today. So, oh, hey, New Zealand. Hey, welcome. Do you broadcast? Do you broadcast, New Zealander? Hang on, sorry. I'll quickly check out. You are Kendra. Sorry, hi, Kendra. Hi, Kendra from New Zealand. What made you, do you broadcast? And what made you click start broadcast? And even prior to that, were you motivated enough? Like Matt, it was quite simple. Some people swear they do. Oh, there we go. I'm doing great. We're talking about if you broadcast, what made you or why did you click start broadcast? And if you are not broadcasting, what is holding you back? They're the questions I'm asking you out there in webland as well as replay mode and, of course, live. So, yeah, Kendra, have you been to any part of Australia or sort of thing? You should definitely get Australia Great to follow. He goes, Vin follows people all around Australia. It's not just him. He follows all the people around Australia. And then, Matt, if you're still there, give a heads up because then people can follow you because you, of course, travel around Australia. Thank you. All right. Tasmania today. There you go. Oh, map of Tassie, hey? Yeah. So yeah, oh, there you go. Whereabouts have you been? Whereabouts have you been, Kendra? So give us a heads up. But have you, oh, anyway, back to the question, Kendra. Actually, back to the question, do you click start broadcast? Do you broadcast? Because I checked, it doesn't look like you've got any broadcasts on your, no, you've got no recent ones. You've got no recent ones when I quickly checked your profile. So do you broadcast, Kendra? And if you do, what made you click start broadcast or why? Ah, you do sometimes. Cool. So what do you feel holds you back from doing it more? Or do you feel that you're not holding back, or it's just that's the way it is? And Vin, good point. And that is what stops me for the pre-recorded videos. As you can say, I don't have a lot of preparation for my actual periscopes. You know, people say, you know, pre-scoping checklists and all this sort of stuff, and I do push out that too to help people overcome the nerves. But honestly, once you get to a certain point with it, I feel like I can do it and I can go with it, and it's pretty good, and I can flow pretty easily with it from there. I don't really prepare too much because I'm with you. So if you prepare too much, it's usually sometimes bogs me down a little bit too much, sort of thing. So, well, okay, I've spent all of like 5 minutes preparing for this. I went, write this down. I went, gotta write this down so people can know where they can follow me off here and continue the conversation and what are the questions I'm asking. That was pretty much my preparation. So anyway, guys, when I'm just asking because, yes, I am going to blog about this. I will blog about this. I will post something up in petlovebiz.club. I'll actually put that down on my little whiteboard there so you guys can follow it if you want. So if you are a pet lover, this is if you're a pet lover, so if you have pets or love pets and you are in business, then it's a case, we've got a little free club for you. Guys, so petlovebiz.club, that's free. It's a Facebook group ultimately called Pet Love and Entrepreneurs, and it's an online pet and business education little hub. So if you're a pet lover and entrepreneur, you have pets as well as a business, we actually share in step in both worlds, both being business people as well as pet people. So if you want to join us, it's free to join, petlovebiz.club. So you can feel free to join us because I'll post something about this there. As what actually ultimately doing all this, I've got all the points there, definitely good at remembering, and I'm going to share them as well as my own, why I click start broadcast and everything in the group there, and then of course I'll eventually turn that around into a blog post or something like that. By the way, that's a Periscope tip. That is a huge Peri tip for those out there who are wondering, how can I leverage my time with Periscope? Do a broadcast, do like this, be interactive. Then you basically, I've got now a Facebook post. I can easily make an Instagram image out of it. I can then do a blog post, and it's called upcycling. Fanzo. What's his name? David Fanzo? Oh my God, I've gone blank. iSocial Fans is his periscoping usual thing. Dave, Brian, thank you. Brian Fanzo. Woo, nearly got his name wrong. My bad. Just went blank. Brian Fanzo, he has this term that I definitely love him. It's a great term to use. It's called upcycling. So when you've done your Periscope, there's a way to upcycle it. I love that. Or repurposing, whatever you want to call it, but I love his term of calling it upcycling. So you got the broadcast, but now use it as a way to have an Instagram image, a blog post, video on YouTube, blah, blah, blah. Whatever it is, you can then repurpose this and upcycle it, as he calls it, Brian Fanzo, and you've got it there. So that's a Peri tip for you guys out there, a little quick Peri tip for if you want to leverage your time on Periscope. And I'm going to scope out very, very shortly, guys, because I just want to do... Yes, exactly. Hey, Boston, if you want to answer my questions, watch the replay mode. I've got 3 questions. 2 of them, definitely, I do that. You've probably seen that. Ben. I do post stills on Instagram to try and push people over to my Periscope to watch the replay and stuff. But at the same time, to create, of course, conversation. I don't use Vine. I'm not a big Vine user. I find I'm just not big on it. But totally agree on you with that. If you want to use it and you can take excerpts out and put them on Vine, put them on Instagram, put them on maybe even Snapchat. There's ways of doing that. Yep, exactly. There's ways of putting all this on Snapchat even. So don't underestimate the power of that upcycling sort of thing. Definitely love that term. So anyway, guys, my questions, before I scope out, I'll give everyone the questions again. This is for those, one, for those who broadcast, and two, the other questions are for those who don't. So the ones who do broadcast, you out there, if you're listening to this and you want to continue the conversation, just go to my Twitter at PetLoveBiz, or else go to my website to email me and basically answer these questions. One, what or why did you click start broadcast? Or what made you click start broadcast? Or why did you click start broadcast if you are a broadcaster? Because I am genuinely interested. Two, if you do not click start broadcast, what is holding you back? And three, last bonus question if you want to throw it in there, when you did click start broadcast, for those who have broadcast, did you feel anything held you back initially? Like, did you have any reservations at the start of your broadcasting journey that held you back, sort of thing, from going like, you know, is it voice, your appearance, whatever, sort of thing. But regardless, I would love to continue this conversation. I'm going to close out on what actually inspired this whole thing. And this is actually something someone else did and it inspired it. Alrighty. So as you can see here, this is what I actually came across, this guy's little thing. What is holding you back from creating YouTube videos? And if you can read it, I'm going to go flip it this way. I really actually relate to that. I really relate to that. This is so true for live streaming as well. It's not that nobody cares. It's just that we think, like, we overthink things. That's about overthinking things. And then the second one there, it's not about you, it's about them. It's about being there for other people, remember. So be less about you and be more outside of yourself, you know what I mean. Definitely improving delivery. That's a constant thing for Periscope. Definitely the technology myths about Periscope, action steps of what it takes. Be effective with your time. Oh, didn't we just talk about that? And what's next after the video? We also talked about that. So there you go. This has been an awesome broadcast. Thank you again, everyone. And I'll talk to you all soon. Bye. So if you want to continue the conversation, remember, this is all the things. That's all the things. Talk to you soon. Oh no. Matt of Tassie. All right, talk to you soon, guys. Bye.